Well, welcome, everybody. We're gonna get going, and we're gonna start off by just doing something crazy. We're gonna put this on the screen. Properties, and there we go. Okay, and as long as this is working, I don't know if it is. Cube grave. I'm gonna pause the music. Back over to browser. Get some sound going. We're gonna take a loud. It's not working. Are we sharing this? Come on, share it. There we go. Hey, Raz. Yeah, so we're just going to share Raz's stream for a bit while we get going. I'm going to do some mowing in the background while we're waiting and watching Raz's fun little thing, so here goes nothing. Da-da.
Concludes our broadcast day. Good night, and God bless America.
Oh, come on, not right now.
I'm going to turn my game down.
Oh, come on, girl, come on. Come on, girl. You freaking serious with... What the freak is... What is...
What?
The holy...
I like the subtitles. If I turn those off, though. Turn the subtitles off. Oh my goodness, Raz, what are you doing? Isn't that the sound from the Matrix? It's totally the sound from the Matrix. Earth Farming Research Outpost. Nice. Cletus. Nice. No brain chip this time, external communication. What the heck?
Subject is ready for deployment. Do you wish to proceed?
Oh, he's even got the Windows voice in there.
Side effects may include, but are not limited to nausea, disorientation, blurry vision, ringing in your ears,
killing
and sudden bowel movements. Slow, deep breaths are recommended. Adequate hydration over the next 24 hours is essential. A recommended
am I?
3.7 liters per 24
hell's going
hours should be
on?
maintained to minimize side effects of the sleep.
What? Where's that voice coming from?
I am currently using the external speakers from your
Why?
personal conveyance, or as I call it, a truck.
Why is
Your
my
heart rate
truck
and rate
talking
of breathing
to
are
me?
accelerated.
I
Please
want
try
my
to
mom.
remain calm and slow your breathing.
Blah, blah.
Loss of consciousness is imminent.
This is awesome. Come on, wake up.
Welcome back.
That's like
Wake up,
3
Raz.
times in one day.
It's a different truck.
This has got something to do with that day old sushi I ate.
Your current situation
You get
has
feeding
no
day-old
relation
sushi
to
there,
your
fool.
consumption of raw aquatic earth vertebrates.
Hello?
Hello.
Are you real?
I am not.
Sounds like Ada.
So I'm losing my mind. Like I'm going cuckoo crazy.
I am not programmed to diagnose psychiatric disorders in humans, but I can assure you this experience is very real.
Then who are you and where am I?
I am an artificial intelligence tasked with helping you complete your assignment.
What assignment?
Research.
What research?
Farming research.
I am so confused. Why am I doing farming research?
Invalid question.
Well, where am I?
Invalid question.
Valid question.
Who's doing the research?
Invalid question.
Shit, what can you tell me?
You have been selected and tasked to complete a certain set of assignments to compile data regarding modern Earth farming principles.
Listen, lady, I have no idea what you're going on about.
I am not a lady, I am a Lortec model, a 13924 Advanced Artificial Intelligence.
Well, what do I call you?
I don't understand the
A
question.
name? Do you have a freaking name?
No, my current owners call me computer.
Owners? What owners? Can I talk to them? Who are they? I want to talk to your owners.
Invalid question.
Ugh. Listen, computer, you won't tell me where I am, who brought me here, why I'm here, other than farming research that I know nothing about. All I know is I was driving home, my car died, I saw a bright light, and poof, now I'm talking to a damn truck. I'm going knuckin' futz here.
Fucking futz. One of my favorite
Proceeding
words.
to
Good job,
first
Raz.
assignment.
Whoa, you can drive?
I have many functions to assist you in completion of your assigned tasks.
Getting assistance.
Listen, like, computer, I am not a farmer.
We are aware.
Then how am I supposed to?
Alterations have been made to your body.
Oh my God,
that
I've
allow
been
you to
violated?
Oh,
use
sorry, Raz.
the
Can't hear the
environment,
words.
access information,
The truck's too
control
loud.
Vehicles and equipment, and so much more. In terms, you can
Truck's way
understand
too loud.
it will
I can't hear
function
what
much
the
like what you call a
computer's
video game.
saying.
Please, just stop, listen, and talk.
You can access your task screen at any time.
Oh, bummer.
Just stop and listen. Can someone just please talk to me? What the hell's going
Completion
on?
of tasks will be necessary to receive hydration, nutritional sustenance,
Computer!
and rest periods. Good
Computer!
luck and happy farming.
Truck is way too loud.
Goodbye.
You think he will perform? They want. They just want him to farm? Gonna teach him how? What's he supposed to grow? What crops? Uh-oh. That's a good lead-in, Raz. Except for the audio being a little wonky. Alright, alright. That's a good lead-in, Raz. Good job. I like it. It's a good one, huh? Yay! Oh, wrong button. A little low. It's really good. Really good. All right. There we go. We'll turn that off. Hello and welcome. This is the Gaming Choi channel. My name is Josh and welcome. Happy you be here. Yeah, silly and stupid. Well, I mean, it's not that bad, Raz. Thank you very much for that extra little bit of content. That was really good. My only one comment I think I made in your chat also, the audio for the computer was a little bit hard to hear, especially over the audio of the engine when the car was driving. But otherwise, it was super awesome. I can't wait to see what happens next. It'll be really great. Well, we're over here on Old Stream Farm doing some farming while Raznak tries to figure out whether there was some alien probing happen. That was really good. That voice, the voice that you used, Raz, was pretty typical to, like, you know, the Windows voice or whatever. And there must be an app for that because it's also the same voice that one of my other favorite games uses. Well, you know, we should turn up the volume of the game. The game is really low. Turn it up. Well, that's too low. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. That's too loud. Good there. One of my other favorite games, Satisfactory, the computer voice sounds very similar, and like on that one you're like arriving on a crash planet and the planet is called Massage 2AB or something like that. It's Satisfactory. That's the planet you're on. You're supposed to mine for resources and stuff. Funny silly story. Oh, I'm out of space for chickens. Eggs. I have to go handle that. I liked it a lot, Raz. It was really good. I hope you don't mind me kind of restreaming it, because you started at the same time I did, so, and I didn't want to miss it. All right. The damn Ford truck's being too loud. Yeah, you know, that happens sometimes. At least it wasn't an 82 Studios truck. It would have been much louder. Word. A website called Word. That's a I don't know if that's like a I wish I thought of that domain name first, or what were they thinking kind of domain name. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if that's a great idea or a really bad idea. Well, we didn't even go forward a day in this game. We're just still on the same day. We're still... We realized we had a lot more stuff to do, so we're just mowing. GG there. Yeah. Yep, yep, yep. I don't believe I've ever stuck with a, this it's not even a butterfly mower. It's like a... What do they call these? Wing mowers? I don't think I've ever stuck with a wing mower for this long. I'm gonna mow everything. For the cows. But while I'm here... No more room for eggs, because it can only spawn 3 pallets. Okay. Welcome, everybody. Last mowing of the year. It is November, and everything kind of resets after November. Are you kidding me? I can't fit through this gate. Hold up my mowers to fit through the gate. Oh, look at that. I didn't know that either. GG there. Turn them on. So Raz, I got a question if you're still there. So is the main character you, or is the main character somebody else? And if so, do they have a name yet? You're there. Wait, I gotta hide the window so I can see my chat. Because you can't say character. I think that would be the only reason that I wouldn't be able to do like a role play, because I can't stay in character either. That would never happen for me. Well, either way, I mean it's a great start. It's a really great start. And I do feel like I heard the Matrix music there. Was that just me hearing things? It might only be because I was watching the Matrix the other night. All right. You actually recorded in your car? Nobody think I've ever done that. I have recorded on a motorcycle though. I actually recorded like dozens of videos, like motorcycle vlogs, I guess they're called, vlogs, however you want to say it. I recorded dozens of them on a motorcycle back in the day when I used to still ride. And I tried editing them, like I got like through 1 or 2 edits and I realized the entire time I was either trying to make it loud enough so you could hear me, or I was trying to bleep out how fast I was going, which didn't really help. Oh, nice. I've never used Epidemic. I haven't gotten to that level yet, I guess. Speaking of sound, I'll turn my music back on. Always reminds me. Yeah. Well, the fun thing about doing the motorcycle vlogging was I was just like riding around on back roads. Like, not necessarily in the dark, but riding around on back roads and filming it with like a GoPro and talking to myself the whole time. Or talking to an audience. And I was never happy with how the audio came out, because it's so hard to get good audio when you're like on a motorcycle. Or in a car for that matter. Like, you need a whole different kind of audio. But no one knew that I was talking to myself because, well, I had a helmet on. I like how the cows look like they're grazing, but they're not. By the way, this is my favorite new mod. I don't know if you can see it. You'll see it when it gets in the rain or in the sunlight. My favorite new mod, like the past couple of times I've played, is this real dirt color mod. It just makes me so happy to be able to cut grass and have like green dirt on the tires instead of having, and like the tracks you leave on mowed grass are green. Like, that just, for some reason, that makes me really happy. It always bothered me when that wasn't the case. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hey, cow. Bye, cow. So as an update, in case you guys didn't catch the last one, and as an update, we did finally get all of the places of animals. All of the animal barns. All of the animal fields. If we look at our map, this one, we got field 17, we got the horse stables, we even got a horse, and we got field 27, and we filled it up with sheeps and cows and stuff. So we've hit our quote-unquote goal for this map. So we're gonna play it through a year. It's like next summer, and then maybe to August, and then we'll maybe go to a new map. That's the plan. That's the plan, Stan. Is that just me? My mother always used to say that. What's the plan, Stan? She would say. She's asking me what I'm doing for the day. Oh, my name is definitely not Stan. What's the plan, Stan? Oh, that was just the term, I guess. I feel like there's a reference there to like some kind of old TV show or something that I'm not cool enough to know. Yeah. Well, I mean, mostly for this series, I mean, this tractor isn't bad. Mostly for this series, I'm using non-modded tractors, so I'm using base game stuff. I think the only thing that's modded about these tractors is that they're modded to allow me to customize the color. It's only modded on these. I have been playing around on a multiplayer save with those the JCB Fast Track set, which looks really cool because I can black it out. That's the only reason it looks cool to me. I finally got back into doing some modding. I'm a bit excited about that. I'm working on my Unimog that I use in this series and trying to really finish it up. Just fix a bunch of kind of niggling things that are bothering me that don't work just exactly right. Yeah, I'm mowing everything. Mowing. And then we'll pick it all up and we'll convert to silage and sell it all. I wonder... I checked the other time. How many hours do I have in this map yet? Let's look. Hours. Statistics. Statistical analysis. 116 hours on this map. 215 missions completed. Almost 1,000 bales. 7 out of 10 collectibles. That's a problem. There's still 3 more collectibles? I thought I got them all. Huh. I wish there was this thing that told me like how many seasons I've been through. Like how many months in game of game seasons have I played. I would actually like to know that. Oh, really? You looked it up? Thanks, Raz. A play on words from Paul Simon song. Well, that would explain it. My mom was a big Paul Simon fan. Yup. It's a work. I know, so much to do. Well, I mean, I did follow somebody's video, and I thought I got all of them, but... And I thought I got the reward for getting all of them. But... I guess I missed them. Somehow. I don't know how that's possible. The only downside about these mowers I've found, and on this map it doesn't matter, but on a bigger map I think it would matter, is you can't do GPS with them. I just messed around with the settings to get the GPS things to work right with these mowers. I just can't do it. Because it's not even, because it's offset, and because the offset, because of the way the mowers are designed, is like more than the offset that GPS can handle or something. Like it just... And those, if you look at the finances, like we're down to pennies here. Like we could actually use the money from a couple collectibles. But you know, it would require that I have to go through the whole list of collectibles all over again, try to find them again, or use console commands to cheat my way to the top. I've been working with a group of guys over on one of Farmer Klein's servers, managing the server, and they're playing on Green Valley, which is a fun map. It's pretty cool. It's, you know, 4x, so it's bigger, and it's got some weird stuff on it, like extra things to do, and corn dryers, and alcohol, and yada yada. The one thing that gets me about that map, though, I really don't know what the map author was thinking, but he has these like corn dryer silo complexes, and it's a corn dryer, so it takes, the only input is corn, right? It's not very complex. But for whatever reason, he has it attached to a bunch of silo buildings, and you can, like, use those silo buildings. Oh, yeah, go ahead. I'll catch you in a little bit. You can use those silo buildings to store very specific grains that he puts in the list, but you can't use it to store everything. And you don't know what's being stored in the building because it's built as a production, and it's not, those things are not inputs or outputs. So you don't have any record of how much is in there. And the only record you have is if you bring a trailer up to the fill spout and try to take out one of the things you put in, then you can find out how much you put in. Or how much is in there. And that's the only way to do it. It doesn't show up in your silo menu, it doesn't show up anywhere else. It's just built really weird. And then he did a map update recently, which was cool, and fixed a bunch of stuff. One of the things he did was he took all of the productions, or not all, a lot of the productions, and he didn't change the recipes, like base game productions. But he didn't change the recipes, he changed the numbers of cycles per month. And when he changed the number of cycles per month, it caused this really big discrepancy between the number of cycles per month of, let's say, a spinnery that's, you know, on his spinnery on the map, the custom one, and then the number of cycles per month for a regular spinnery. They're no longer the same. So if you're playing on a multiplayer map, which we are, with multiple people, which we are, whoever gets the base game spinnery gets the best deal because it's super fast. But then all the rest, if you place down your own spinnery, it's like super slow, like the normal speed. But since he basically did 1000x speed or 100x speed on all of the productions, everything else is just crazy slow. And it's just really odd, like, why he did it, or I don't get why he did it, but you know, me, problem solver, Josh here, I had to go and write a new mod that, like, create a new mod that overwrites all of the stuff that this guy broke and updates all of the base game stuff to be faster, so that if you place down something, it's almost in line with the stuff that you get on the map. Like, it's like a in software development, this is called, it would be called a hack, and it's a hack to fix another hack, essentially. And it feels like dirty to write it or even add it into the game, but, you know, the guys on the multiplayer server were, you know, bummed out because, you know, one person got to open a factory and that factory runs really great, but then the next person said, oh, I want to place down a factory, but oh wait, it runs at a third the speed his does, but why can't I have his factory? And in the end, everyone has faster production buildings, but now the production buildings are like, some of them are so fast that they overwhelm, or not overwhelm, but they're like, you know, you get a BGA that processes you know, 2 million liters of silage a month. And like, but then the input of that BGA, like where you put in silage, is only like 100K. So it might be able to process 1 million, but keeping it fed is like a full-time job. And that doesn't really work, so. Yeah, it's fun. It's interesting to be in like the other side of things, right? Step back from a multiplayer and not be playing actively, but being like the admin and just trying to help people, you know, play however they want to play. Some of them are, you know, relatively new to multiplayer, so, you know, still lots of fun. And because it's a 4X map, they get to use like really big machinery, so, you know, we got the Borgo carts and stuff like that on there. And I had to make a custom mod for the Borgo air planter because it wasn't released by Giants yet. And yada yada. All right, did I mow everything? I'm almost done mowing everything, I think. Oh, we have to mow our new horse stall. Horse. What do you call it? Horse paddock. That's what they call it. That's why my sister calls it. It's a paddock. The horse paddock is becoming problematic. I should probably lift up the mower before I try to drive where there's sidewalks. Good idea. The place where the horse hangs out is called... What the heck? Did I do that? Or is he just parked there? Oh, I think he's just parked there. Called a paddock. In case you didn't know. Now you know. That's where the horses hang out. And if they're competing, called an arena. Ooh. Can I get into it? I think I can get into it. I think I gotta go through this fence right here. Well, this is a tight squeeze. I don't know if I'll be able to get these mowers in here. Is that a... Looks like a whatchamacallit, a silage or a manure pit, but horses don't have manure, do they? How are we gonna do this? Never mowed this piece of land before. Let's do it like this. Do-do-do-do. Yay. There's the horse. Hope he doesn't mind that I'm mowing his grass. Give the horse a really fun name, too. I'm trying to remember what it was. Night Terror. That's my horse's name. Night Terror. Because when you go to competitions, like, you want to scare your opponents. Right? What's scarier than a Night Terror? I don't even know why I'm mowing back here, but I'm going to do it anyways because, you know, OCD. like trying to turn away from the fence, but I can't. Because of the big blade thing on the back. This is not going to be neat mowing at all. I got pushed off the building there. Whoops. Wonder how many people have actually tried to mow this area. I mean, it's like not very much grass, so why would you bother? I don't know. Bother because it's fun. If Gizmo was here, he would say, what? Dream Elements, you left? Jerk. If Gizmo was here, he'd tell me to go get a profile hopper. He would say. Guaranteed. He would tell me to go get a riding lawnmower to do this piece of land that it's silly for me to be doing it in such a big tractor. You look, Raz, I have a horse. I know I should. Excuse me, horse. Horsey. Shh. Okay, fine. I'm gonna go right through you. You got mad at me. Horse neighed at me because I was mowing through him. Yeah, I should get a... I shouldn't be out here in a 700 series tractor. I should definitely be using a push mower or a riding mower. I was thinking of getting that the 82 Studios riding mower because it looks cool and it has tracks, which, you know, anything that has tracks is fun for me. But if it's anything like his other stuff, it'll probably be so loud that it'll be too hard to use because it's just too loud to even break your eardrums or something. This is a significant piece of land here. I didn't realize what I was like getting into when I came in here. I had a horse. I have a horse now. Well, because I want to get the achievement. I'm at like 28 out of 42 achievements for this game. And so I got to get the achievement for having a horse and a dog. I'm going to get the dog in the next series. But I got a horse. His name is Night Terror. And he's super scary. Or something. I rode him for the first time last episode. I had a horse, and I mincemeated him with my big mower. See, if I was a map author, that little playground right there, or that little picnic table, would be a great place to hide a collectible. Because it's like right near where you'd go normally for farming, but not completely. All right, now I did the outside. The rest of it's easy. So horses really don't, I mean, it depends on the horse, but most horses really don't care about big tractors like this. They like, it doesn't matter to them. They're like, I'm way bigger than you. I weigh just as much as you. Get out of my way. You'll drive up to one of these horses in like a big tractor like this, trying to mow the field, and they'll just like stare you down. They really will. First time I ever drove a tractor at all. The only time I've ever driven a tractor was on a horse farm. Speaking of horses. And it was cutting grass on a horse farm. With a mower that's very much like the John Deere like Batwing one. People call it. I don't know if it's actually called that. Well, I was playing with time called it a Batwing mower. I don't know if it's actually called that. And we're done. That's it. I think that's mowed everything that I own. Yard tractor. What kind of yard tractor? Anything good? A club cadet? Oh, nice. Actually, my parents' yard tractor is coming to this game in the next DLC. Kubota. They have a little Kubota UTV, the one with the 2 seats and the dump bed. That's the one my parents have. I really hope they bring the one with the dump bed, because that's an option you can get from Kubota. And the dump bed is super cool because it allows you to dump. And actually it tilts and stuff like that, but knowing Giants, they probably won't take the extra time to do all the animations for that. Hey, Bradley G. Is that Bradley G? Bradley G, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. We are on Old Stream Farm, and we are mowing everything in sight. And we just finished, actually. And now we have to pick up everything in sight. It's gonna take a while, but that's why we're here. We're having fun. And even though I have green tires, I'm to wash the tires. I think it's cool that even the dirt on the mowers actually is green too. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that series is going to be lots of fun, Raz. You got some good premise started, some good work started, and I want to see how the aliens are going to get you to test farming. Yes, I even turned a horse into a horse burger. Well, I mowed in the same field as a horse, but I also mowed in the same field as my cows and my sheep. So, the horse didn't really get special treatment. Yo! Welcome, Bradley G. Thank you for the subscription, my buddy. Thank you for being here and hanging out. Can't believe we're already 17 episodes in of this like streaming series. So it's like a new thing that I wanted to try, and honestly Raz's live streams was the one who suggested me to come in and try it. So, but either way, like, super cool. Thank you for being here, and thank you for hanging out. Thanks for the drive to get me going, Raz. Yes, so the green grass dirt is It's called the Real Dirt Fix. Real Dirt, yeah, real Dirt Color mod, and then there's a Real Dirt Color Fix mod, and then there's a Real Dirt Tracks mod, and they all kind of go together, and you get all three, and you don't have to use all three, but one of them, like as you see, like see how the tractor's driving in the dirt. You see how the color of those tracks that's on the dirt. You zoom in a little bit. See how the color of those tracks is brown, not the normal black. That's what the mod does. Is it basically makes the color of your tracks on the ground match the color of what you're doing. It also, if you're mowing, like right now, there's regular colored dirt on the tires here. But you'll see by the time I'm done picking up all this grass, the color of the tires should be, if it's working properly, green. We were just talking about it just a few minutes ago. It's actually one of my favorite new mods because it just feels more realistic to me. I like those ones that kind of give it a little bit of realism. That said, I don't necessarily always play with realism, but maybe not realism, maybe more immersive, right? Yeah, the YouTube grind has to start somewhere, for sure, for sure. The tasks you need to complete to compile data for the aliens. Oh, awesome. So I was hearing, and I don't know if this is true, speaking of like tasks and stuff. So you know how like when you first start the game, your very first game save, it starts to like, hey, go harvest this field. Okay, now deliver the grain, right? Your very first play on Elm Creek or whatever, right? Apparently there's a system built into the game, into this game, that basically sets those tasks and all that kind of stuff up, and it's just XML. And so you can set it up so that it'll give you like a task-based system for anything. And I think what it's going to allow, once it's fully done, it's like it's in the code somewhere, and somebody found it, and they were doing a video about it, I saw. But I think once it's done, it will allow modders and content creators to create in-game, like, not necessarily tutorials, but like in-game missions that, you know, do this, do that. Okay, here, place down your first cow barn. Okay, now feed your cows. Now get your first calf to be born. Now get 10 calves to be born. And like each time you get a new thing, it goes to the next step in like the little quest or whatever. And it would let modders actually get to creating those kind of missions. So for Raz's system, Raz's video series, hypothetically something like that could even be done as, you know, one of those kind of tutorial based things where the computer is telling you what to do, and it drives you through stuff step by step, yada yada yada, in like a tutorial style fashion. Raz's brain. Okay, so that's much too in depth, but I only mention it because to me that sounds fun. Wouldn't it be cool to like have a Strawberry Empire tutorial thing that you could put in as a mod and have a whole storyline that goes along with, you know, opening your own Strawberry Empire, opening your own, I don't know, sheep empire, right? And then have like rewards that come with it. You know, you get granted a tractor, or you get granted a X or Y or whatever at the end. Yeah, I love this front rake because it allows me to do like grass work in 2 steps. 1, mow. 2, pick it up. That's it. It is a little bit frustrating in that it doesn't work very good on corners, but I understand what it's doing, and since it is a real life thing and it makes sense, I don't complain about it too much. I've kind of learned how to work with it in corners. Well, I can't do it yet because Giants hasn't finished releasing the code. In all honesty, it could be something that comes as a patch or a DLC or something like that. Like the structure for it is in the code, like it's in the game, but not all the structure is there. Like right now, you can only do it by building it into a map. That's the only way to do it right now. See, now I've been working on this field, and my tires are green from the grass dust. That's true. I think this one, I've never used that one. Obviously, I didn't actually play, not obviously, but I didn't actually play 19, so FS22 is my first game. And but from what I've seen pictures of, the problem with a train is you can't control it very well, and it's hard to like get into corners and stuff. Whereas with this thing, like this, I can get into a corner. And if I do it right, I can actually like get all of this grass, even with those trees here, with just a little bit of finagling. Like that, and I go that. Back up like this. Back up, back up. Around like this. And I do this to lift it up. Back up without looking. Not good. And then... And so see, like with that train thing, you wouldn't have been able to get all the way in that corner right there, right? Like there's no way to get all that grass in that corner with the train thing. With this, you can. I think it's good that you can kind of bounce it off stuff and bend it off stuff. That makes it more useful to me. Yeah, exactly. You just kind of move stuff around. If you leave it down, it'll actually rake when you're going in reverse too, which can also be useful. If you're like me and you don't want to edit the map. I'm sure a lot of people who played this map just like went ahead and deleted these trees because they're annoying. And they are annoying if you're trying to mow this area. But I don't mind. Oh. Come on. Glitch through the tree already. How full am I? Only 50%? Okay, good. That would be awesome. I mean, even not necessarily 9 meters, but like 6 would even be cool. Because the amount of time you'd save by just doing... And they had that for 19, didn't they? They had a Pottinger one that was basically the front mower and the rear mower from the Pottinger set, the one people use from the Batwing one, whatever. There's a version of that I've seen that had both the front mower and the rear mower essentially both on the front. I've seen that. Oh, it doesn't rake in reverse on console? You know, maybe I'm wrong about it raking in reverse. Maybe I'm totally glitched into the side of the shed right now. Alright, I think I have problems here. It's totally glitched into the side of the shed. Alright, let's try figuring it out if we can rake in reverse. I think it does. Oh, that's handy. I've never noticed that. For this thing, if you just press down, like V to go down, it unfolds also. I've never noticed that before. Actually, that would be pretty cool going in reverse, or especially with one of those like reverse drive tractors like the Valtra, because the way it turns when you have the wheels behind your center axis, it's going to give you a different pattern for turning and be able to get much tighter corners. I can see that being super useful. Whoa, 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 whoa. I almost backed down the hill. That was almost a mistake. That was almost worthy of a crash. When I first started playing this game, I didn't understand. I didn't get why there was so much grass equipment. Grass work equipment in a farming game. I just didn't get it. Get it now. It's super fun. Why? I mowed this stuff, but it's not getting raked. Come on, rake. Do your job. There we go. I got it. Alright, thanks for hanging out, Raz. You have a good night, too. Looking forward to your series. I'll probably do the same thing next week and stream the first 10 minutes of the series by watching your thing. That'll be fun. It was cool. Even Alien Jim was there tonight. Supporting his map. So on Western Wilds, to sell stuff on the train, you have to like use a pallet fork or super strength or something, right, to lift it up, right? Is that true? I haven't played Western Wilds yet, actually. I played so much time on No Man's Land that I'm taking a little bit of a break from those kind of build your own maps. But you have to use a pallet fork or something to get it off the ground. I think that's what I saw in the video. I think Farmer Klein did a video on it. He was talking about it. which is a really cool mechanic. Very realistic. A lot of these collection points where you just kind of drive over a trigger and they take stuff off your trailer is not as realistic. No? Makes it feel a little bit more like you're doing something. You know? Instead of just magicking things away. I guess. But I don't mind it either way. I mean, both ways are valid, you know? You know, it's the same with the fast farming, right? Some people really like their fast farming. Some people will do anything, especially if you live on console, to get fast farming to work, you know? And you end up with these, like, road trains of, like, special hitches and special weights and stuff like that on the back of your vehicles to be able to just trick the game into letting you move faster. Oh, that's nice. Is that... But that's only if you play in new farmer mode, right? Like, the forklift is only there in new farmer mode? That's what I heard. I don't know for sure. That's a question. I actually used an auger belt stuff recently for the first time. Well, I mean, I've used belts, like, most of the time I've used belts, though, is with, like, silage. Like, silage pits and stuff like that. But on that other map that I'm playing on, the Green Valley, they have there's a bunch of silos that are pre-placed on the map that are, you need an auger. It was pretty cool to figure out how to get those to work. I noticed that Nitro Dad's new map, Middleburg, which I'm actually from that same area, that I'm actually looking forward to playing that map because it feels like kind of home for me. He has auger-based storage systems on his as well, but for him, he added like the lid opening at the top. Like you have to go to the switchboard and open the lid at the top, which I think is just like one of those like little touches that most people are gonna get, like, they're just gonna open it once and they're never gonna care about it. Or the other kind of person's gonna happen where they're gonna be like, why can't I put stuff into this stupid silo? Why won't it go in? And they're gonna complain and submit a bug report. One or the other. Oh, so it's only a new farmer? Yeah. See, that's worth the extra time. Yeah. An extra... What is that? Math. That's almost 500 bucks per 1,000 liters for just doing a little bit of pallet lifting. 100% worth it. It also gives the train a reason to be there. You know what I mean? Like, trains look cool, but I love that the train stations give them a reason to be there. And it also gives you something to do. And the one thing I like about Western Wilds, I think Alien should do a great job with it, is like the train and then the road on the top side of the map and the bottom side of the map, like, it's kind of naturally a border, and that's where he put the map borders. So you don't really realize that you're right up against the map border because you're up against some train tracks, and people don't cross train tracks. That's just not how we live, right? So you don't really realize that you're being forced into a pattern that it makes you not realize that the map borders are there. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I've heard rumors of that, Bradley, that the map physics, or sorry, pallet physics used to be really horrible. I mean, when this game first came out, the pallet physics were a little bit weird too. It's not always that they've been great. All right, what's next? Animal pens. You know what? I'm already over here by the... I'm already over here by the horse stall. We're going to have to go here with the horses. All the trees of the border are seasonal trees. Yeah, the seasonal trees. And then... So you don't really notice the fact that... Because the ones you're focused on are the ones you can cut down. So it gives you like a striking difference. I don't know if this rig is going to fit through here. Hey, horsey. I might have to go get the baler. Ooh, just eked it out. This is going to be a lesson in patience. Trying to collect this yard. 100%. Okay. Still a month ago. You've only been playing it a month? Well, you had some experience with 19, so... totally. For me, I saw someone on a stream once. One of those kind of variety streamers. And they were playing Farm Sim. And they were actually mowing this big, huge field with like 2 other guys in multiplayer. And it looks so fun. I'm like, I don't realize why he's having so much fun, but that looks fun. And so I checked it out. That was 6 months ago. And now I'm like 1,200 hours into the game. And still playing almost every day. Here's where these rake things fail, when the ground is weird. The ground is weird, the rake things don't work very well. You say don't break when you back into something, right? Can you even unfold them here? I'm gonna try. Okay, that was probably a bad idea. Alright, I'm not getting all that grass. I wonder if I'm going to fit beside the building. I know. Oh, I fit. This is like a... I know I can do it kind of situation. Oh, don't get caught on the fence. There we go. Yeah. Exactly. You suddenly realize you've been playing it nonstop and you haven't come up for breath in 4 days. Mhm. Then you add streaming and multiplayer into it, and you wonder what happened with all your time. I hear you. I only stream 1 day a week, so this is like my normal day for streaming. I post on Twitter usually an hour or two before, but my... Come on. You're not stuck. My schedule with my family is that Wednesday night's my streaming night. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Oh. Come on, get it all. Get it all. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna get it all. Good try, though. Valiant effort. Ooh. Look at me. I did it. Why even try to turn around? Nah. Not gonna try. Just gonna turn. That turnaround would have been not happening. F1. Okay. Like F1 racing F1? I do the same thing. Totally. I like playing space games, and for me it would, like, when I do racing type games, I'll do like Forza or Forza Horizon or something like that. I used to play a lot of, like, do a lot of F1 racing on, like, what's it called? Gran Turismo? Yeah, Gran Turismo. GT. GT 1, 2, 3, back in the day. Used to love the F1 cars. You know, I'm surprised that I haven't taken the time to check out yet, because it's totally right up my alley, is the new electric F1 series. Like, I'm really big into electric vehicles, and I know that there's an electric F1 series, but I haven't taken the time to actually watch it in real life. Probably because it's all in Europe and it's never, you know, American times. Formula E, thank you. I couldn't think of what it was called, but Formula E makes sense. I used to watch a lot of rally racing too. Rally racing is a lot of fun to watch. because I don't know. I think rally racing is just as much fun as Formula One or Formula E to watch, just because there's so much skill involved. And for me, that's what's exciting. Whenever someone asks if I'm into sports, I tell them I'm not into sports at all. And that the only sporting event that I ever watch, and I watch it every year, is one single sporting event that lasts for 14 days. And it's not even in this country. But I used to get really into watching it. I don't do it so much anymore, but it's the Dakar Rally, which is off-road racing. Wait, hold on. I've changed this setting. It's in top chat, not live. The viewer voting that impacts how much battery a driver can deploy. Like if post battle, the viewer can vote on whether or not to give someone extra battery. What? That's a whole extra level of audience participation. Yes, Dirt 2.0 was my favorite of all the series. Dirt 3, Dirt 4 were okay. Dirt 5 was okay. Dirt Rally was terrible. Like, it was realistic, but it was too realistic. It wasn't fun to play. So yeah, so for the Dakar Rally, you can't watch it on TV. It's not on TV. You can record. NBC Sports does every year. They do for that 2-week period. They do half-hour long like summary shows, where they talk about what happened that day. And because of the time difference and stuff like that, you end up literally watching it the next day and whatever. But you do get a chance to see what's going on. You get highlights and stuff like that, and like, crashes that they have, and all the trucks and the cars and the motorcycles and those races are just insane. Like, there's some stuff that's in Farming Simulator that I only know about because of the Dakar Rally, right? I don't think I'm ever getting this. So yeah, the Dakar Rally takes place every year in January. The first 2 to 3 weeks of January. It usually starts like January 2nd or 3rd or something like that. The past 2-3 years, it's been in Saudi Arabia. One of the primary things about the Dakar Rally is it's desert rally racing. So one of the big draws to it is big sand dunes and, cars driving up and down the big sand dunes. Like, that's one of the primary, like, reasons to watch it, because that's just super fun and cool. Yeah, it happens in January. So it's over now. But it's like right after New Year's, they'll do a new one, and like the MAN trucks and the Iveco and the big, huge racing trucks. Like, you get these racing trucks, I think, are the craziest. Like, they got dirt bikes, and they got people in like super high-end modified trucks, like, Toyota and Nissan and Peugeot and rally cars, but not. But then I think the craziest thing are the racing trucks. That's just insane. Never been replicated very well in a video game. Yeah, actually, this year will probably be now that NBC is Peacock and yada yada. They'll probably put it on Peacock, and they'll probably charge you for it. And yeah, for sure. Or do what they did like for the Olympics, where they televise all the stuff that no one cares about, and then they don't televise and put on a pay channel all the stuff that people actually care about. I didn't even get a full trailer load of grass from this field. It's taking me like 10 times longer than any other field to do. Yeah, see it. Oh, you're right. It doesn't do it in reverse. I just went in reverse and it definitely did not pick up the grass in reverse. So we solved that equation. No, it does not do it in reverse. There's a smaller version of this rake that also works really good for doing this, which is the Samaz one. It works the same, but this one just saves so much time. All right, Horsey, we're out. Catch you later. Or not. How do we get past the tree in the first place? Great. Clipping on that tree. Yeah. Come on. Can I get out? Am I gonna have to super strength my way out of here? Oh. Oh, you know, I don't know. I thought it was base game. Hold on, let's look. I was using it on a different playthrough, so it was in grassland care. Oh, I guess not. I don't have it on here. It's gonna be... Look it up. Where's the browser? Here's the browser. Modhub. Samaz. I am on my the other window looking up what I was trying to show you. So, I mean, if I'm talking about it, I might as well show you. Grassland care. Oh, no, it's not grassland. It's going to be in windrowers. Here it is. So this one. This one, the Samaz. Oh, there's an extra S there. Samaz Twist 600. Right? So this one's only 2.5 millimeters wide, but it's great for the same thing. Just like if you're already windrowed, this is really good to put on the front if you already windrow, because it lets you kind of like make sure those windrows are nice and even. So it's a Samaz Twist, right? We're going to windrowers. Is it in here? Let's see if it's base game or not. No, so it's not in here. So it is one of those. It is a mod, but it is. I was just looking at it. Was it cross-platform? Yeah, cross-platform. And the nice thing about that one is that it's a little bit smaller, so it doesn't get caught on stuff as much. But it really only works if you're already windrowing. Oops. I totally crashed into that thing. Oh, that sound effect was really loud. I'm sorry. It wasn't supposed to be that loud. This trailer is a pain in the butt to back up because it has turning axles. They try to help you, but they don't do a very good job of helping you. Yeah, no, I'm the same way. Gotta go with the biggest one. And fight with it until, like, use it. Like, how damaged this thing is. The one on the front. Super damaged. Okay, sorry about that. Let me turn the sound effects down. I just redid all my sound and I forgot to turn the sound effects down. Alright. What's next? Now we gotta do the sheep pen. We have to do it without killing this crop. Let's do inside the sheep pen first. And mow up the sheep because they like it. He told me. Like a massage to them. This is how I do corners, right? Do this. That. And back up. Do it one more time. And then you go through your corner. One thing I like about this baling wagon specifically is this one picks up in reverse. A lot of them don't, actually, which is very strange. But this one picks up while going in reverse. Or it used to. Never mind. I lied. Why do balers pick up going in reverse, but baling forage wagons don't pick up going in reverse? When the pickup for the forage wagon is in the reverse anyways. That seems like bad programming. This is all just to pay down our loan. All this grass is going to silage, and it's just going to get put into the BGA and turned into electricity, pay down our loan that we have on this map. So all this super cool blacked out equipment. Oh, we missed a spot. Trailer that collects methane from the biogas operation. Okay. I think that's custom to his map. I do know that on a base game, BGA, you are producing methane, but it just gets sold directly because there's nowhere really to use it for. You can use it for charging methane-powered vehicles, but other than that, there's really no use for it. I think it's very cool that he added something to make it kind of add an economy for it. I think is, you know, that's Alien Gym for you. You know, building cool stuff that changes the way people play the game. That's just his thing, right? From what I've been told. I need to get set up for this turn. Need to go out this gate. Okay. I think it's really cool. I mean, I love the fact that map authors, when they build something new or special or kind of change the mechanics to make the game different or more believable or whatever, I think it's really cool when they do that. I think it adds so much to the game because, you know, giants can't be the only ones who think of things, and in some ways, a lot of the modders are sort of content creators for giants. Like, they're the ones coming up with the cool ideas and the cool things to do. One of the things that Alien Gym did recently that I thought was really cool, and I still don't understand why we don't see more of it, is the sheds that build themselves. Those are super cool. Like his animated shed pack, which the only reason it exists is just because it's super fun to watch the shed build itself. Right? That's the only reason it exists. And it's a darn good reason. No. Oh, yeah, yeah. So, the production steps to do cake are, yes, they're definitely daunting. 100% agree. But they're not that bad. It just takes a lot of setup, right? Oh yeah, and they're, oh, for AJ's stuff, and they're cheap, and they store a lot. Yeah, for totally. You know, the other modder that has a lot of stuff on ModHub that if you are looking for high value, high storage capacity stuff, look for Omatana. She does a lot of buildings and silos and multi-fruit silos and stuff like that, and everything she does has, like, you know, like the lowest capacity thing I think she's ever done is 1,000,000 liters. But a lot of her stuff is like 5, 10, 50 million liters. Yeah, well, it is, but, you know, to be fair, you don't go to a map like Western Wilds without a pretty solid plan on how to make money. So and ways to make money and use your time effectively. I think that's the big thing, the big tip for when you're on a build it yourself map is you can do anything you want. So like if you're doing like you can do grass for money. And the mowing and collecting the grass is great. But then if you do all the work for a silage pit, it just takes time. And unless you like playing super realistic, like there's, you know, silage fermenters, which are both on, you know, not base game, but there's lots of mods for silage fermenters or things like that. If it takes a step out of the process and lets you get back to doing other stuff like farming, then yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Because you got a lot of the buildings and a lot of the base game stuff and a lot of the decorations, and I mean, you don't really want to think about where to store stuff. You just want a lot of space to store stuff. It's great, but it's also not very realistic. So if you are looking for realism, Omatana is not your person unless you're looking for buildings. All of her silo stuff is way over not realistic. But it's fun seeing. I like seeing what in this game, since I'm very new to farm sim altogether. To me, I think it's just fun seeing all the creativity of people, but then also seeing how a lot of that creativity directly relates to things that are real. You know? Like, this little rake on the front is totally a real thing. I would have never known that. I have no way of knowing that. But it is a real thing. Somebody put up the time to make it and get it to work right and all that kind of stuff, right? It's... From watching, like, farm sim videos. From watching farm sim videos, I've been also starting to watch, like, real farming videos. And some of those are really fun, too, because you can see, like, that all the stuff we're messing around with in the game is, you know, super realistic. It is a simulation game, that's the idea. But seeing how they use it and how they do their work is fun to watch, too. No Man's Land? Yeah. I did, my first multiplayer was with Raz and a bunch of other guys on No Man's Land right when No Man's Land came out. And we went, I want to say 4 to 5 months on a constantly running No Man's Land server. So No Man's Land for FS22, which I think is a little bit different than the one for FS19. Same idea though. But we went for 4 months or so to a point where every plot of land was owned by somebody, and hundreds of fields. If you've seen Raz's videos on it, see the stuff that we did. I watched him a little bit. I think the reason that he is doing good is that he is a millennial and he's relatable to people of that generation, and he also is very kind of like honest. I think that's one of the things that I watched a little bit of his stuff. Honestly, I like a lot watching some of the like, how's it? I think it's like FS something, and it's all like, you know, the best tractors of the world, or very kind of like promotional shot videos. But it shows like real life versions of what we do in the game, you know, which I think is cool. Yeah, they talked about that a lot when we were playing. They would constantly refer to the Pros versus Joes series and like what they did on that series, or what certain people did, I guess. That was the contest they repeatedly referred to. Oh, really? Watching stuff from the beginning? Well, I don't have anything against him. I think he's he's a good YouTuber, and he's obvious that he's, you know, him and his family's farm. He really enjoys what he's done. One other farmer I watched a little bit before coming to YouTube, or before coming to Farm Sim, was this guy up in Oregon who is he's a maker. Rainfall Studios, I think, was his channel. So he's really a maker, but he's also a farmer. But his channel is more of like a maker channel. But he's a seed farmer, which is, I didn't even know was a real thing. Like, his only job is to grow plants for seeds. Like, he doesn't actually produce crops, he produces. I thought was really interesting. So he would share some of his farming stuff and also all the stuff he got to build and jerry rig and stuff like that. Yeah, so he does, let's see what I remember. He does, I don't think he does sunflowers. He does, like, cucumbers, cabbage, and corn, and a bunch of other crops. But all of his crops, his output is never a grain. It's always the seeds to plant more of said crops. And a lot of what he does is pollination. So he'll grow like the one I remember, the only reason I remember it is because it was just really interesting to listen to, was like for cabbage or lettuce. I forget. For cabbage or lettuce, what you eat is I want to say the female plant version of the plant, but to pollinate them you need both the male and the female. And when you harvest it to eat, you're harvesting it before it's actually done growing, and if you harvest it past that, that's how you get the seeds. And we went into this whole process and kind of explained it. It was a little bit too much for me, but it was fun to watch because it's very, I don't know, it's like a nature show or like a BBC special where you're entertaining, but you're also learning a lot, right? And it's not something you would normally like go out to try to learn. We're so not even close to being done. All right, let's close that up. Yeah, Rainfall Projects or something like that. I forget his channel name. I haven't watched it in a while. He also does a lot of stuff with like CNC machines, and that's how I found him. He does CNCs and not lasers, but laser cutting, like cutting steel with lasers. Plasma machines, CNC plasma cutting. That's the word I was looking for. Very creative in the way he approaches projects. Hey, cows. Oh, how are you, cows? I haven't even looked. I think I fed the cows, but it was like 4 days ago in game time and like a week in real life time. Oh, they need food. Okay. We're gonna have to go feed the cows. Oh, cool, really? Somebody else did tell me at some point that he has a podcast and that it's actually really funny. I'll have to check that out. One thing I haven't tried yet, actually, is listening to podcasts while playing this game. That's probably a good idea. Like you're in the tractor. Oh. How much manure we got here? It's empty? Still empty. Good. I think it's going really slow because the pickup is still down. Hold on a second. A popcorn farmer. So they're growing corn, but they're growing it for popcorn. See, that's interesting to me. That sounds super entertaining. See, that's a good idea. I'm gonna have to do that from now on. Find some farming podcasts and listen to that. Or maybe I used to listen to a lot of maker podcasts, and so maybe I'll listen to those while I play Farm Sim. Right? Here we go. Gotta unfold this beast again. Last area to collect, I think. Well, either way, Bradley, thanks for hanging out and chatting with me. I'm just a nobody who likes playing this game and streaming while I'm playing. I've also been streaming the space game that I'm playing, No Man's Sky. That's pretty fun. Fish the hay. All right. Well, either way, thanks for hanging out and thanks for being here. Super awesome having meeting somebody new. Again, Wednesdays 6 to 9 is my usual time, or 6 to 9 Pacific time, I should say. I am on the West Coast. So, if you're around, come check it out. Thanks for being here, and thank you again for the subscription. One more step on the road to never getting affiliate. Yeah, I'm always around for Raz's streams. One of the reasons that I do Wednesdays is because he has his Thursday stream, so, and I really like being around for those because those are a ton of fun. But either way, thanks for being here. We'll catch you next time. You're almost done. I think we have to feed the cows, and then we'll be able to go the next day. You know what? I think I have to edit that cow thing. If I remember correctly, that cow pasture doesn't have enough space for food. Pretty sure that's true. Long road, yeah, sure. Yeah, affiliate'll come someday. Hopefully. Up here. For the hill. And real. Oh, you know what? On this field, I can use I can use courseplay. Finally. Nope. Nope. I don't want that. I want this. No, I want that on. What am I doing? Set. Go. Yes. Ooh, that's a gross angle. Set. 30. Wrong side. Set. Negative 30. That's better. Hey, Fanatic. You're here now. That's all that matters. Well, either way, thanks for hanging out and being here. Thanks for letting me know you're here. I didn't even know you're here, but thanks for being here, dude. That's awesome. I hope your shoulder gets better. Core and muscles are nothing to joke at, so I'm keep you in my prayers. That's tough to do. And good luck with your surgery. I know that's again not easy to do. I've been there, done that. Got these, you see these huge scars on my arm from surgery, and the worst part about surgery is not the surgery itself. It's the physical therapy afterwards. Anyways, I wish you the best, good luck, and I hope you get a good rest for your procedure tomorrow, and I hope everything goes well. Thanks for hanging out. Here? Nope, that was probably not a good idea. 20-foot section of a sprayer arm by yourself? That sounds like a forklift job to me. Well, hope it gets better. Have a good night. Thank you for being here. What? I didn't turn headlamps stopping on, did I? Off. Only 750 pounds. Have a good one. Thanks for being here. Listen, this is like giving me bad information. Should be live chat. Come on. Break it up. Break it up. I'm getting excited and starting to get prepared for the next map. And I have like 3 next maps trying to plan. I'm trying to decide which one to do which. I want to do a series on Palmsden. Right? I want to do... I think I want to do like a multiplayer server slash series. Oh, wait. Almost full. Multiplayer server series on Nitro Dad's new map. That just seems super awesome. That map just looks killer. And it's like hometown, so... From the East Coast, so a New York-based map, which really looks like New York. It just sounds really awesome. How much? Let's see how. Forage depot, grass, silage. I have lots of silage in there. It's okay. What about the other one? Grass silage. Activate that. That's the one that feeds the BGA, and that's the one that gives me money, so I gotta go over there. Wasn't supposed to catch that. I was supposed to get that corner perfectly. We still have to replace this fence. We're gonna replace that at the fence when we go to the next map. We're gonna replace this one with the Agco fence, which just looks way more awesome. Anyways, so next map for this series is gonna be Palmsden. And I still need to make a custom oil production. And then the next map for multiplayer I'm gonna do is Nitro Dad's. However that happens, I still haven't figured that out yet. And then the first map for my other series, which I'm planning to start, is going to be on... What's the word? Greenlands. I wanted to play that for a while. I just haven't gone around to it. And here we go. More grass to pick up. We get it all. I don't remember if there's grass in the bushes or not. The one benefit I have here is that this wagon that I've got has a really wide pickup. Magically wide. Dare I say, modded. Capacity of it, right? Capacity, bulk. Bulk. Okay. Bulk is a good setting, I think. Means that I do have to empty it every once in a while. Just have to don't do it all the time. I want to try out that forage harvester compaction mod, which basically lets your forage harvester gets more space as you fill it up. And you end up getting about 30 or 40% more space because of that. That looks smart. Oh my god, I can take my hands off the keyboard for like a minute. Oh wow. Is that ready to harvest? That crop looks ready to harvest, whatever it is. Maybe we have more stuff to do today than just picking up grass. Well, hot damn. That is our field. I think. Do we own that field? Yeah, it is oats. Oh, oats are for the horses. Sweet. I actually thought ahead for once. And this little field is super annoying. Harvest. Whatever. That's right. Now I remember. This is the right way to do it. Because these hedges don't have clipping. Or not. I was wrong again. Almost done, and then we get to harvest some oats. I haven't done harvesting in a while. Or at all today. If I have enough space to get that. Yep. So much grass. And it's funny, it's not even that much grass, that it's just all these little teeny tiny plots of land. It just makes it take forever. Pick up. Takes like twice as much time as mowing it to pick it up. Alright, and there's one more piece over here that we're going to have to get over on the side. Then we're done with the grass. Then we have to go grab the harvester and come over here and harvest. I'm looking at a map that came out called like the cow map or something like that. An interesting premise. It's basically an entire map devoted to cows. With this like massive cow barn that's like a quarter of the map. Alright. Why are you opening? Close. I don't want you to open anymore. Whoop, whoop. Drop that off. What should we do first? Should we feed the cows, or should we feed the cows, or feed the steers, I should say. See these cows over here. They're not happy. Oh no, they have food. They're just low health because they're brand new. But their total food is good. Okay, I was reading the wrong bar. Food is good. Food is good. Food is good. Chickens are good. Alright, I was reading the wrong one. Night terror. Good. Your health is low because you're brand new. Alright, because I just got you today. I got it. I almost didn't know what to do. Oh, I got 4 likes today. That's great. And now that we're done with this, we can clean it, put it away. Love the green dirt. I know that sounds really weird. This is my shit maker. Sweet maker. I think this string right here. There we go. Oh, we made some money from selling TMR. That's good. I know I should have filled this up earlier, but I was too dumb. Not that. Alright. Tractor. You've done us good. Need you for one more job. Do oats have straw? Shoot, oats do have straw. Oh, I need to put that whole thing back together again. I'm tired of driving that big tractor, so we're going to drive this little one. I don't think I have enough clearance to drive through my own farm with this thing. When we go to... When we go to Columnsden, we're going to have to get another tractor. Because this one's not big enough for Columnsden. Columnsden needs bigger stuff. Got a bigger header. Got my favorite header in the game, the Draper. Big 45-foot Draper. Because it has its own trailer. You never have to worry about pulling a trailer around. But you know what? There was plenty of space. I shouldn't have worried about it. My super stable New Holland custom harvester. It tracks. Best turning radius in the market. Right. I went there. Auto width. On this. 90 go. Actually, let's hire a worker. Let's do a worker and then clean up later. Hire a worker. Have fun. Plow that other field. Which we meant to do last time, but didn't. We can get this field ready for plowing. I wonder if that's the draw distance. I wonder if that's what that does. All right, so let's do this. Yeah, it's like opening a We're gonna do this. This. Wait. I'm selecting the plow. Okay. And Control P. And we're plowing. My favorite setup for like when you're actually plowing. I know we can't do this too much with the new precision farming stuff. But for this, without precision farming, this works. Because I can plow and stone pick at the same time. And if I set this to be a little bit less, then we're talking like 9, make sure I get everything. And I can keep track of the harvester on the other side, because I'm right next to the field. You're really in the way. Spout out for, dude. This is for later. Your field. Look at all those rocks. Like, tons of big rocks are getting kicked up. Barely tell where I've been. Here we go. Plow in the field. Yay! Plowing and rock picking at the same thing. Go in the other people's fields. They don't care. More rocks. Got to be prepared for planting next spring. It's November, can't plant anything now, but plant lots of stuff in the spring. How's that harvester doing? 31% full. That's good. Good. My map, look, I haven't looked at my map forever. I'm just doing stuff. Map. Missed a corner there, missed a corner there. I don't know why it's saying I missed a piece. Weird. I got it. Good enough. How's that field coming? Almost done. Two things at once. Speed up time a little bit. And then we're done for the day. Oh, we actually plow that next field too. Get everything ready. To do that. What's he doing? That thing's just being weird. That truck and trailer is just being kind of funky. I don't actually think this is a job that you could do with a worker. I think a worker would probably not do this job very well. Just because of the dual implements. And pretty non-standard farming practices. Okay. We're gonna go this. He's still going. He's almost done. Almost done. He driving around in circles? It looked like he was driving around in circles for a second there. Like watching the worker way far off. Okay. Then here we go. One more. Last pass in this field, and then this field is done. How is it for FERT and stuff? Cultivated, plowed, let's select FERT. It already has 2 coats of FERT, so we're good. Or 1 coat. That's 1 coat. So, B. Up. No! Oh, that sucks. No, stop it! Pressing the wrong button. Wait, do it again. Gosh. I'm gonna go pick up some straw. What am I gonna do? Fine. I'm tired of that windrower thing. I'm just gonna use the baler. I'm gonna bale the straw because, yeah. Why is she lining up? Come on. We're gonna take our fast bale over and pick up the straw with a fast bale and then use the loading wagon to just bring it all over in bulk. Because it's faster that way. We're gonna go this way because we don't care. .com. And the worker missed a ton of stuff. But he left nice straight rows. The only thing I want that hasn't come out yet, but for this game, I think would be cool, would be a 150 centimeter fast bale. Like the Vicon fast bale, all-time favorite baler. It really needs to have a 150 centimeter version so we can get some bigger bales, so we do less bales on the field. Get more done. That would be super useful. Don't you think? I think. I didn't even need to bring that trailer out here. But I'll use it because it's much easier to dump in that trailer than it is to dump in the, to try to get this harvester to dump in the silo here at this farm. That's farm silo is really annoying. Harvester. I think I have more than enough room to drive through my farm with the header on, so I'm just going to do that. Bring the header trailer with me, though. Still have to harvest that canola next time. Nope, wrong button. There we go. Can't believe I messed up my grass field. That makes me angry. I'm gonna have to get over here with one of my workers and start rolling and mulching and stuff. That's right, I'm supposed to mulch first. You need to... Yeah, we're gonna need to mulch first. We'll do this. Actually, let's do this first. So dump this off. Dump this off. Get this guy on a mulcher. Get a worker going. Mulching. So much to do. Here. Oh, sneak through. Yoink. Actually, instead of doing a mulcher, we'll do a grass roller because that harvester I was on the field that I would... I'll do both. Which one do I want? Grass roller or mulcher? I guess... Do I have a grass roller? Do I have a grass roller? I don't even know if I have a grass roller. Mulcher? Plows? Mowers? Rollers? I don't have a grass roller. Oh, you know why? Because I've been using the spreading fertilizer instead of grass rolling because it just takes way less time. That's not how to drive? I actually don't think I have Courseplay on here, so I have to hire a worker. I have no guarantee that they're going to do a good job. You. Hire. Have fun. Don't care. Hopefully he'll be done with that by the time I'm done with this. And this field I need to get mulched too and prepped for planting. Then I got lots of stuff to plant. Might do both these fields right here together. They're close to each other in corn. And then I also have these fields here. I don't want them to do those. Oats, maybe. A pretty steep hill. I plowed those together. I'll leave these separate just because I like to look at both. I don't remember. I don't think I can plant anything in November, can I? November? I can plant wheat and barley. Yes. I really need barley though. Yeah, I've suppose I could plant barley. But I only need it for the chickens, so there's no reason to plant extra. Just gonna wait for spring. We're gonna wait for spring, and then it'll be fine. We're almost done. What a really fun day. And I can believe we're still the same day. That time speed slowed down a little bit too much for a while, I think. But we're in November, and the question is, no, we got to go through one more year. whole year to go through because we got one more harvest, I think. I don't know. I might not even bother. Yeah, we'll plant the spring. We'll do one more harvest and then go to the next map. That'll have to be 3 episodes by itself. So, plant in the spring, one more harvest. Why on milk, by the way? Cows. Where are the cows? Here are the cows. Milk, 36,000 liters. I could sell some milk. If I need money. Making some money from the BGA though. How's this doing? This is out of grass. Activate. That's already sold all that stuff for me. We have to activate this one. Okay. We have hay straw silage, but we need to buy some mineral feed to make some more TMR. Then when we move, we'll sell all our buildings and get as much cash as we can. Our vehicles are coming with us. Because we're sticking with these fence. I love the fence and love the tractors. Love the matching implements. The black and red's really sweet. I'm gonna do that over on Thompson too. We're gonna bring all these tractors with us. Except for this one. This 1042. We're going to upgrade it to a 1050. And it's going to be this one. We're going to get... Agco 1050. So we're going to upgrade this one to get to be this one. This one. We're going to get this one. Not that one. Not that one. This one. Booyah. And it looks kind of like the same 1038. The quick hitch. That looks cool. I might get that. A cooler? Yes. A cooler. I don't know. Engine setup. 1050. So we're going to upgrade to the 1050. GPS. We're going to black it out. Trim color. Wrong color red. So I'm going to have to edit that because that's the wrong color red. Might have to black it all out. Oh, look at that. That looks so cool. But next. I'm going to do fenders. Yes. Gen 3 with the most modern one. Standard wheel weights, wide tires and weights, twin wheels, back triple, narrow tires, spacing, and we want this one. No. That one. So we want the 1430 LSWs with weights. That. Look at that. Oh, that's what we're getting. Look at that. 1000 US Vario Black Beauty. Oh. Imp. Girl. No, we don't want a number. It's left, right. No. What's the cooler? Oh, it's inside the cab. No, I don't want that. Steering handle. Yep. That's so super dumb. That is what we're going to upgrade this thing to. Because that just looks awesome. Yes, that's what we're getting. We're gonna need to upgrade the other one to that one, and then we'll get that when we move to the new map. So we'll sell this one and we'll buy that one at the new map. It's the only vehicle we're selling. But it's got to be the right color, so we're gonna have to edit that mod and make sure that the rim colors are Fendt red. But a fully blacked out one with the big tires, oh, it looks so awesome. I'm very, very excited for that tractor. When I saw that come out, I'm like, oh, yeah, it's nice. 1050, yeah. But with the LSW tires, over and above. And just because, you know, LSW tires look cool. Just makes it very unique. I do find it cool that they made a Challenger version too. I didn't realize that Fendt and Challenger were the same brand. That was actually news to me. Pretty excited about that. But I'll be excited about that new mod. And then the other things we're going to be getting when we go to the new farm is we're going to be getting finally getting a Fendt harvester. We'll be selling the one we have and finally getting a Fendt harvester. And probably also getting a Fendt forage wagon. And probably getting a big mower instead of having those little blade mowers, because Comson's big. Comson, if you don't realize it, is very big. The fields are gigantic. And we're going to need some more tractors to deal with Comson. Probably going to need multiple harvesters. Probably have to get at least another 7 series. Probably get the 3 series if we can find one. It'll be good. It'll be fun. Probably switch it up from this mower. This we'll keep this baler, and we'll probably get the big Krone baler. Probably get the mower with the baler attached, so it's all one step. Okay. AI workers blocked by an object. What now? We're constantly getting blocked. Oops, that was a crash. Sorry. I didn't mean to do that. That was a mistake. Oops, that was another one. It's the end of the night. I'm just like getting sloppy with my driving, I think. You know what I found out the other day? I think you can actually link roll-in trailers together and have 2. I think. Not 100% sure. This is in the operating position. B. Pick this one up. See that it's glitched. Why? YB. Alright. Now we can pick up all the bills. And if I'm going to be going into those files for the AgCo, I might as well make a Black Addiction. And make a turbocharged one. It only makes sense. Right. I like all the features, I like all the extra stuff they add in there. Some of it's kind of funny, some of it's cool. The cooler. And like the little knob on the steering wheel. Like your character won't use the knob. Why are you adding it in there? Oh well. But, you know, LSWs. First time I saw LSWs was actually in a YouTube video on someone with a Fendt 1050. So, it's fitting in a way. Well, we got lots of field prep to do for the winter time. And then we're going to get to spring and start planting. So, next couple episodes, we're going to be doing some contracts, some field prep, and getting ready for spring. And that's it. That's all there is to it. And then one more year, and then we're going to be moving. We're going to be shipping our operation to Comston. Selling all the animals, and then probably buying all new animals over there, getting young ones again. And, it's going to be fun and a grand old time, and I'm excited. Let's go see what's wrong with this worker. What are you doing over here? You are not in the right place. Why are you... You're standing by a windmill, dude. How is a windmill this field? In any remote shape of the world? This is a field that you are mulching. How did you get to the windmill? I'm glad I cut the grass because he would have destroyed the grass. Wow, this worker did a great job. Note to self. Get Courseplay working again, please. Must get Courseplay back up so we don't have these problems. And I think when we go to Comston, we're also going to try to get auto drive working. What do you think about that? Think that's a good idea? I've never done auto drive, but I think, you know, Courseplay, auto drive, me being a software engineer, like I probably should figure that stuff out. So we'll be able to do self-unloads and deliveries and some real work done on Comston. Go. And this field is mulched. And we got 2 more fields to mulch. 1 more field to harvest. And lots of other field prep stuff to do for next season. But that's going to be it for tonight. We've had a ton of fun. Thank you to everyone who is here. Thank you for people who are hanging out. Thank you to my new subscribers. That was actually really fun to get a couple new subscribers tonight. Thank you everyone being here. We do 69 every Wednesday. And we're always playing this. We're playing this map whenever on Wednesdays. We might do some other streams throughout the week for other fun things, and we're probably gonna try to get some series going. So definitely hit that subscribe button. Check us out next time, and until then, until next week. Thank you for being here. See you again soon. Bye bye.